Hi, you're listening to Everyday Superpower, a place we can learn about body language, non-verbal communication and everything in between. We keep it nice and simple. Let's get straight to it. So click like, click subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. And without further ado, let's jump in. So today we're going to be talking about boing, 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 happy feet, yeah? We're going to be talking about bouncing feet, yeah? Feet that are symbolic of joy. Feet that point upwards when standing. Feet that have a spring in their step, or feet that are just so buoyant that they decide to bounce as where the individual is sitting or standing or wherever it may be. Okay, it signals happiness, it signifies confidence and good health. So why is this? Well, it's because when we look at body language, for the most part, that which faces the sky and raises tends to be a positive sign. We call it an anti-gravitational behaviour, alright? Such as a smile goes upwards, a frown will go downwards. It's counter-opposite, okay? So when somebody is slumped or defensive or low or covering themselves or making themselves smaller and being pulled down by the weight of the world, that's a negative sign, alright? And that's the counter-opposite. That's a gravitational pull. Okay, so when the feet are bouncing upwards, or when the toes are pointing upwards, and so on and so forth, it's symbolic of a good state of mind, alright? And of course, because it comes down to the feet being the furthest away from the brain, they are the last sort of consciously aware bits of your body, alright? So our feet are the most honest in non-verbal terms, alright? So actually, I just missed a bit as well. I also stated that good health was part of it. More so because we are creating movement, we are fluid, and we are taking action, okay? When we create movement, we attract attention, and when we're ill, we don't tend to attract attention. We don't want it, alright? But when we are creating excessive movement, it's a subconscious way of saying, look at me, I feel good, I'm confident, alright? I'm so confident that nothing here threatens me, so I don't have to hide, okay? So, somebody who's heard good news on the telephone, the feet will bounce. I've seen this in, particular circumstances. I know a person whose point... my apologies. I know a person whose toes point, alright, upwards, albeit momentarily. It's very striking because it's in real time. Their toes will point upwards at the exact moment you say something that is pleasing to the ear, and then they will return to normal. And then you'll say, I know you like that. And then they will say, well, how do you know that? And then, you know what? You're magic. You don't tell them how you know, alright? You keep that one in the back pocket. So there you go. It is a real thing. You will see it. Obviously, people wear shoes, so the toes and the pointing of the toes might be a little bit tougher than the actual bouncing of the feet. Good thing is you'll see the bouncing of the feet, throughout the entire body if they're the feet are submerged under a table, or so on and so forth. Okay, I don't want you to mistake this with well, you know what, I was going to say I don't want you to mistake this with nervous energy, but realistically speaking, it is a form of nervous energy, okay? It doesn't have to be negative to be a release of pent-up nervous energy. So, such as the child wanting to go have his dinner, and he's got half an hour left in school, and he's raring to go, and his feet are expressing this energy in this manner. These feet bouncing are still expressing this release of energy, but in more so a positive circumstance, okay? But still, even the boy is excited to go. He's just waiting to go, isn't he? So, there's a little bit of a parallel there, alright? Without further ado, I'm going to get off. So, nice, short and simple, straight to the point. If you like it, click like. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. I'll see you next time, okay?